Hey, everybody, welcome to another episode of Crimes, Killers, Cults.
And beer.
And beer.
Slow down, Micro Machines. Let's go. I mean, dude, I know we got a ways to go, but goddamn, dude.
That's Ty.
And that's Bill.
Just
I'm still getting the hang of this. I'll figure it out.
There's two crazy Florida men drinking beer, talking about true crime because of the fact that it's two crazy Florida men makes it that much better.
Or so they say.
A little crazy. But
a little crazy.
Whatever.
So,
people, you have no freaking idea the torture that we endure for you.
I'm telling you.
Because, oh man, it was almost 3 hours ago that we started trying to, and it's just like everything that could possibly go wrong did.
Yes. It's very, very true.
But including my glasses broke. Of all things, my fucking glasses broke. I managed to piece them back together, kinda. But without my glasses, I can't see. God damn it! So, it's like, you know, what are we supposed to do? Otherwise, I mean, I couldn't even see my notes. I had to make the font on my notes like size 48 or something like that just to be able to see them. But anyway,
here we are.
Yeah. What are you drinking?
I'm drinking Coors Light, but the mountains aren't blue because this one's been sitting around for a while I'm trying to figure out the bullshit on my end.
I'm drinking this.
Yes.
And for those of you only listening on Spotify, I am holding up a can of
PBR.
No.
PBs are the nectar of the gods.
No, it's Bud Light.
Yeah, everybody knows you drink Bud Light, bro. There's no secret there. Don't even try.
I was talking with the host of another podcast for a future collaboration last night.
Yeah.
And I was because I've listened to his podcast, he's listened to ours, and I'm like, hold on a second, let me grab a beer. He goes, Bud Light, right?
See, they know. Everybody knows.
Yeah. So
we don't. I change up enough that everybody's going like, what's Todd drinking today? I don't know. Could be Bud Light. Could be Coors Light. Could be rum and Coke in his blue sippy cup. Could be this. Could be that. Dude, he drinks everything. Bill, Bud Light. We know what Bill
Bud
drinks.
So, anyway. Yeah. So let's get into this. I'm going to recap.
Do we have to? Can we just sit here and just bullshit like we've been doing?
We have to get through it because I don't have anything else on deck, and yeah.
All right.
And
I'd rather just sit here bullshit though, dude. Seriously.
I know. Me too.
I just not. All right, let's do it. Never mind.
Okay. So we got to recap, but I'm going to give you the short version.
Stuff happened. Part 2. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay, so when we left off, Warren Jeffs had been, like basically a pipeline of human trafficking, like girls from Canada, girls into Canada, and everything. There's like young girls for all these creepy fucks that wanted child brides.
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and they were also building the temple at his, at the new paradise on earth or whatever in El Dorado. I really should include recaps in the notes when we're doing a two-parter, but we don't do them very often. So, but
yeah.
So Warren had also taken his first child bride during this time. But
of course.
And it's going to get nasty here, folks.
Surprise.
But if you're into true crime, I don't need to give a trigger warning because you already know who this piece of shit is.
Right.
So, just a freaking whacked out freaking Mormon cult leader. offshoot Mormon.
Mm-hmm.
So, during the construction of Warren's new temple in Texas, in El Dorado, he ordered that a secret bed be constructed inside one of the altars.
Oh.
One that looks nice. And not too expensive.
Not too expensive. Fuck.
And one that you can set up next to another for kind of a two-level effect.
God, come on, dude.
Seriously, it had to be easy to hide and equipped with wheels to make it easy to move when he wasn't using it. So he takes her once a week on the altar like a sacrifice. I mean, you have to joke about it to get through it. I mean, you really do.
I agree.
But this altar had a removable top so that the bed could be stored inside. And for the frame, he specifically requested expensive hardwood. He spared no expense so that it wouldn't creak.
Oh, of course. So is it made from gopher wood? Was it 500 cubits by 50 cubits or whatever?
Something like that.
Made out of gopher wood. I think it was gopher wood. I don't know. If I remember, dude, I'm trying to remember the Bible, dude. Come on, it's been like 100 years.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Want a Warren quote?
Sure, let's have a Warren quote.
Okay. The bed will be a size big enough for me to lay on. It will be covered with a sheet that will have a plastic cover to protect the mattress from what will happen on it.
Jesus. Yeah. All right. Maybe I should have not. Maybe not. I shouldn't have asked for the Warren quote. Holy crap.
Be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, no shit, right? All right.
But
anyway.
the crazy thing is the level of narcissism that this guy has is just, it makes BTK look tame. Right. Because it's just this chucklehead documented literally everything, and we're going to get into what I mean when I say everything. But he documented there's proof everywhere nailing this fucker to the wall. That they could just. Why would you even document? And why would you document that shit?
Because you don't think you're going to get caught. I mean, dude, that's the only reason I can think of why you would document anything like that is because you don't think you're going to get caught.
Right.
And you just want it for your own personal enjoyment later on, I guess.
Well, we'll get to that. But
yeah.
We'll get to that. But he kept records, official fucking records and everything of everything he did and video.
Yeah. Because he didn't think he was going to get caught.
True.
I mean, dude, that's the only thing I can think of. Seriously, it's the only thing I can think of.
Makes sense, I guess. But
he wanted it to fucking jerk off to later, and he just, like I said, he did it all because he didn't think he was ever going to get caught. Because separation of church and state, blah blah blah, this that, what the other.
Yeah, it could be, he just did it all. It could be he just did it all for the nookie.
Yeah, you did it all for the nookie, for sure.
Oh,
you know what? Fuck you, Limp Bizkit. I'm glad we brought you into this.
So Warren claimed that whatever events took place on the bed would be representative of God working through me.
Of course it would. Fuck.
All he had to do was say something was God's will, and the cultists fell in line and obeyed. As with all cults, families were destroyed, but Warren was a happy man because he had thousands of people under his thumb that would do whatever he commanded at the drop of a hat. Any hat.
Any hat.
Yeah, a narcissist's dreams. Yeah, I said any hat, didn't I?
You did, and I couldn't help it. I just had to make sure that ass hat was included in any hat.
Yeah, definitely. So, it's a narcissist dream scenario. Lots of young girls were forced into marriage even if they didn't want it. And the forced constant breeding of these girls resulted in miscarriages and probably even a few deaths, since the FLDS is a faith healing cult.
Oh, another one of those.
Another one of those.
All right, then.
But of course, this wasn't a real marriage. It was forced rape ordained by Warren, not God, but by proxy God, since Warren was God on earth.
Yeah, no, he wasn't.
No. Some of these girls escaped and went to the police, and of course Warren was back on the police's radar as a result, but he was in the wind, and nobody in Short Creek knew exactly where the El Dorado compound was located. You only got that info if you were making the commitment to come.
Oh.
So one wife got sneaky, and she wrote down the odometer on her husband's car, and then checked it again when he got back. And then using the process of elimination combined with the color of mud that was on the car, she was able to determine that it was, in Texas, and she was able to narrow it down to El Dorado.
And I would have gotten away with it, too, if it wasn't for you meddling kids.
But it was a short time. But it was also during that time when children at Short Creek started to vanish into the night. They were being taken to Zion without their parents' knowledge or permission.
Oh, boy. All right.
So Warren did what all these pieces of garbage do. He bolted.
Yeah. That seems to be a common thread in all of our stories.
Yeah. So he said in a recording message to his followers that the Lord had shown him that their enemies... The Lord has shown me that our enemies just don't want to imprison me. They want me dead. So the Lord has directed me to go into hiding while continuing to gather the faithful and acquire more lands of refuge to keep the redemption of Zion message going.
Okay.
Warren was charged with sexual assault on a minor and conspiracy to commit sexual misconduct.
Okay.
And a warrant was issued, but they still had no idea where he was. Law enforcement had learned the location of the Texas compound, and they had searched it, as well as Short Creek, but he was gone. A $10,000 reward was offered for his capture, and that didn't help. And Warren had made his brother Lyle the temporary leader of the FLDS. That was a loaded proposition because shortly later, Warren,
that's going to be a T-shirt soon.
Shortly later, it'll be a T-shirt.
Yeah, shortly later. God damn it, we're idiots. Fuck me.
But shortly later, Warren was profiled on America's Most Wanted.
Uh-oh.
Warren's brother Isaac accompanied him on the run as his bodyguard, and Warren was his long-lost pal.
Did he call him Al?
No. Or
did he call him Betty?
He might have called him Betty. But he also had 31-year-old Naomi, Warren's favorite wife, along for the joyride. Warren and his crew, and Naomi was one of his father Rulon's wives that he just married.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So, Warren and his crew traveled to all of the lower 48 states in his run from the law. And they flaunted it, too. There are many pictures of Warren and Naomi at various landmarks all across the United States, and this was to show the cultists that their fearless leader feared nothing, and it worked. Warren would use burner cell phones to communicate with his brother Lyle.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's what you do when you're on the run.
Yeah. But unbeknownst to the cultists, or even Naomi for that matter, Warren wasn't living by the rules that he had hammered into the cultists' heads.
Oh, of course not, because, rules for thee, but not for me.
Not for me. But They watched lots of porn and horror movies, which was obviously a sin.
Fuck yeah.
And Naomi wasn't on board with it either, but Warren justified it, saying that he was conducting a study of wickedness and that God wanted him to witness all this sin firsthand. He was also using computers and listening to secular music, going to strip clubs and tanning salons. They even went through, there's even pictures of him at NFL football games and baseball games.
Of course. Oh, God damn it.
So he was in New Orleans shortly before Hurricane Katrina hit. Too bad Ron Dominique didn't get him.
Yeah, no shit, right?
Oh, he would have liked Warren.
Yeah, he would have.
Hey, Warren, come here, Warren. You like potatoes? I got a potato for you over here. And the potato is me. Because I'm Ron Dominique, and I'm pleased to meet you.
Right?
Come on home, meet my wife. Maybe you can marry.
Dominique. He was damn glad to meet you.
Maybe you can marry my wife too.
Yeah.
She's at home waiting. She'd like a guy like you. Come on over. Come on over.
Oh God, we're going to hell. We are straight up going to hell, and that's fine. But here we are.
I appreciate your offer, Ron. But I don't feel compelled right now to take on another wife at the moment. Although that picture of your wife is just great. How old is she? 13, 14? Second thought, let's go.
Let's go. I'm all about it. I went all up in that. Let's go. God damn it, dude. Jesus.
That wasn't even in my notes. That was off the top of my head.
I know, but it was great. Anyway, moving on.
But, yeah, I can say that because I met the guy. Not Warren, Ron.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we know.
So
everybody knows.
Just talking to new listeners. Anyway.
Well, dude, new listeners should already listen to that one by now.
True.
Just saying.
Well, what if this is their second episode? If it's their first episode, they got a problem because they need to listen to part 1 first.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
But
yeah, if you haven't heard us before and you're listening to this one, at least go back and listen to part 1 so you know what the hell's going on. Even though Bill did a very brief recap, but you don't even have a clue.
Yeah.
Anywho.
So he was in New Orleans shortly before Hurricane Katrina hit, and he used this as proof that God's wrath was beginning to be doled out onto the world.
Uh-oh.
See, anytime there's a freaking hurricane, everybody... You know, all that flooding that Fort Lauderdale had over the past couple weeks?
Oh, yeah.
Or it was like over the past week and a half. You know, I've seen people online talking about there will be signs and wonders. It's like, we're in Florida. We're starting the rainy season. And and on top of that, it had gotten really hot, and then a cold front moved through. That's what happens.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Well, you know what, though? I mean, yeah, dude, Fort Lauderdale got like 25 and a half inches of rain in
1
24
day.
hours.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That's a lot of rain.
Mm-hmm.
But, however, and they say that's like a once in 1,000 year fucking occurrence.
Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah, I can't. I mean, I don't.
I heard that on the news. I don't know if it's true or not. I never did no research. But.
It's true. It's true. I saw pictures from the Fort Lauderdale airport, and it was under 4 feet of water.
Oh, yeah. No. I'm not talking about the amount of rain. I know the amount of rain happened. Dude, people just jumped out of their cars in the middle of the fucking road and just walked off.
Yeah,
they just got out of their cars and they just walked away. Everybody hurts. Sometime.
But
sorry, REM, but we had to go there.
But they always do that though. I mean, and there was a freaking cold front that was coming. There was a couple cold. It would get cold, then it would get hot, then it would get cold, then it would get hot. And hell, just yesterday I was driving down there, and everything, and I was in the vicinity of a fucking tornado because of another cold front that came through. It got down into like the 50s last night, which is crazy for this time of year.
I got up and went to work at 8 o'clock this morning. It was like 63 degrees. And then it went up to fucking like 85.
I know.
Dude, welcome to Florida, dude. Yeah, you'll be freezing your balls off in the morning, and then by the time the afternoon rolls around, you'll be going, my God, what the fuck happened?
It is kind of odd for it to be happening this late in April, though. We have second.
Dude, it's the end of the world, man. I'm telling you, dude.
And we know it, and I feel fine.
Yeah.
But so anyway, hashtag. But I digress.
Yes.
But that wasn't even really a digression because it's just they all do that. Whenever something crazy happens, weather related,
it's a sign from God.
Yeah. God's fucking us. But whatever, it is what it is.
Oh, you remember in '98 when all of those wildfires hit Central Florida?
Oh yeah.
And
dude, we were about to have that again until it started raining.
Oh, I know. It was getting bad.
Dude, Florida was about to go up like a fucking matchstick, but then it started raining again. Thank Christ.
Yeah, but I can't remember. I can't remember which televangelist it was. I think it was the guy that does the 700 Club, Pat Robertson.
Yeah, it was Pat Robertson. It had to have been him.
But he's just like, you see, this is proof that God doesn't like what Florida's doing down there with the gays at Disney World, because that's when Disney had started their gay pride days. So it's just like, but Pat Robertson, it's just like all the area where Disney World wasn't the areas that was going up in flames back then. It was everywhere else. So it's just like, God's like, I don't like what you're doing with the gay parade. Take that, Mims.
Yeah, right. No shit. Yeah, dude, you couldn't even drive down 46. 46 was completely on fire.
Yeah, but that's nowhere near freaking Disney World.
No, not at all. But they got to put their fucking 2 cents in, and
yeah, it's the only way the only way they can stay relevant. It's just you can't just say, hey, be a good person. This is what God teaches. Do that. No, you got to, worship me. And the televangelists are just one or two steps. Well, they're 1 or 2 steps above cult leaders, and you might even argue that some of them are cult leaders. But nah, they're con artists. They're not cult leaders.
They're con artists. Yeah, that's a fact. They are freaking con artists.
Although I'm convinced Kenneth Copeland is a fucking reptilian. Anyway,
all right, yeah, you know what? I'll give you that one. I don't necessarily believe in all that shit, but I'll give you that one.
I don't either. But have you seen that guy's eyes? It looks more like a snake than it does a
well, dude, he is a snake, dude. He is a fucking snake.
Therefore, a reptilian. Because snakes are reptiles. He's a reptilian. If he's a snake, then he's a reptile. Therefore, a reptilian.
All right, we'll go there. I'll let you have that. Even though this is a conversation for an entirely different podcast. But you know what? I may start that podcast.
All right. I got another one in the books. In the works. You might as well.
Yeah, dude, that might be fun, dude. We'll do I'll do alien conspiracies. It'll be like Conspiratod or something. I don't know.
Conspiratod. I love it. Cryptod and Conspiratod.
Yeah, well, dude, I'll roll Cryptod in a Conspiratod because it's really all the same thing.
Right.
More or less. But anyway, yeah, dude, I'll start Conspiratod. That'll be fun.
That's great.
Fuck
I love it.
All right.
And I'll be a guest
first.
occasionally. I'll be a guest occamonly.
Absolutely, dude. No, dude, there's no way you're not going to be on this show at all. You're going to be on it. I'm going to make you.
Oh, am I going to be part of it?
Of course, you're going to be
like
part
an
of
official member. Am I going to be an official member like I am with this? Except you're going to be the boss.
I don't know. You'll definitely be on it. Because, dude, I'm more into that shit than you are. I mean, yes, you can be on it because, dude, then you'll be like the guy that's just like blind reacting like me.
True.
But I know a lot of other people that are into shit like that, dude, that would love to fucking dude, I'll just hey, come on my show, dude. It'll be fun.
Okay.
You know, dude. But no, dude, you'll definitely be on it, dude. Because, dude, Any kind of traction that show gets, I fucking owe to you because you got us all the traction that we got. So there's no way you're not going to be on it.
I'm working on more because I have another podcast in the works. I can't really go into details right now, but it's going to be good. So he was in New Orleans shortly before Hurricane Katrina hit, and he used this as proof that God's wrath was beginning to be dished out on the world. And then Warren would fake seizures, like as if the wickedness of the world was taking its physical toll on him, and he was enduring it because it was God's will for him to do so.
All right, well, here's to that.
Yeah. Oh, I'm on Bourbon Street and people are showing their tits.
Oh, God.
So, all right. So, it's not mentioned, but I'm sure he referenced Psalm 91 as further proof of God's wrath. And it reads,
He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in Him will I trust. Surely He will deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at my side, and 10,000 by my right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked.
You think he used that?
Yeah, probably.
That whole psalm. I mean, I can probably quote the entire thing verbatim because it was drilled into my head as a kid. Yeah. But I really do think that he basically, he justified him going out there because of Psalm 91. It's like, I'm doing this for you so you don't have to.
Right.
And so it's just like, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, once again, do what you want to do. But don't twist but that's what cult leaders do. They twist the Bible into whatever frickin', whatever frickin' thing justifies whatever sick, demented thoughts are going on in their sick, demented heads.
You're right. It's like flat earthers, dude. They just cherry pick the parts that fit their narrative.
Naomi was trained on what to do when Warren had these seizures, and she was to document and film it and then get the footage back to the FLDS faithful. And my mouse went away.
Uh-oh. Hey, when your mouse goes away. Come back, mouse.
It's back. During this time, God instructed Warren to take on more underage brides because, yay!
Of course God did, because that's what God's all about.
Yeah. So when he went back to Texas eventually, he married two girls, a 12-year-old and a 15-year-old, and he consummated them, and then he bounced again.
As you do.
But the thing is, Warren knew what he was doing was wrong. He even admitted that if the world knew that what he was doing, they'd hang him from the highest tree.
And hopefully in public.
But the thing is he started, it's just like the wicked don't understand our ways. So that's why it wasn't like, oh, I'm a sick fucking pervert. It was the world doesn't understand.
Yeah,
so therefore they hate us. Yeah, you're right. The world doesn't understand. The world doesn't understand how you can frickin' think that the shit that you did is right on any level.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no shit. Jesus. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Anyway.
I hate this guy.
Yeah, I hate him too. I hope he's dead.
He's not. He's in prison though. But
well, I hope he's getting it up his ass.
Yeah, right. By Ron Dominique.
Or anybody. It doesn't matter. Yeah, but Ron Dominique would be perfect. Anyway, moving on.
Got him.
Dude, I tried not to. I so tried. Anyway.
So, he also started ruling while out on the road, and he would deal out rules and punishment for people over burner phones, and he would be away from the communes for most of the time that he was free, and he was running things via burner phone. I could just imagine him getting done with one conversation and breaking it in half like on Breaking Bad.
Yeah. Yep, done with that one. Next one. Give me a burner.
Next one. So
little old flip phones,
flip
like
phones.
that don't have any fucking thing on it, no internet, no nothing, dude, just old flip phones, and you're like, all right, bye, throw it away. Next one.
Yeah. So he went back to Short Creek for a short visit where he would beat his chest and say that God had blinded those who were pursuing him. I'm here because God blinded the people because they don't know
where I am. Because God has blinded them.
Yeah.
Because I am a righteous prophet. I am God on earth.
Oh, no, you're not. Whatever. Fuck me.
So this was just a surprise visit for like 3 hours, and while there, he married several girls to creepy old men, and then he bounced back on the road.
All right.
Shortly after that, his brother Seth found himself in hot water. He was pulled over, and when police searched his car, they found lots of letters to and from Warren, along with $142,000 in cash, thousands of prepaid credit cards and phone cards. He said he was talking to Warren, but he refused to give him up, and he was arrested for harboring a fugitive, and he got 3 years probation and a $2,500 fine.
Oh.
He probably had a 13-year-old wife at home.
Of course. Yeah, dude, he was just as guilty as all of this shit. But whatever.
Yeah, but Warren was still in the wind, and the police had no leads on his whereabouts. And in 2005 and 2006 were very busy years for Warren. And here are just a few things that happened as Warren was evading capture. We're just going to rapid fire them.
All right. Rapid fire. Here we go.
So, in January of 2005, Warren Jeffs is reportedly seen dedicating the foundation of a temple site at the FLDS church compound in El Dorado.
Okay.
In June 2005,
Easy for you to say.
Apparently not. But a Mojave County, Arizona grand jury indicts Warren Jeffs on charges of sexual misconduct with a minor and conspiracy to commit sexual assault or misconduct with a minor. He's accused of arranging polygamous marriage between teenage girls and an older man. Also in June 2005, federal prosecutors in Arizona charged Warren with unlawful flight to avoid prosecution.
Well,
Well, we can't find him. We can't find him, so let's just convene a grand jury to say, just get something on the books.
Yeah, something on the books. Because I guess that's better than nothing.
Yep. June 2005, the Utah Attorney General's office asked a Utah judge to freeze the assets of the FLDS Church's United Effort Plan Trust. Utah Attorney General Mark Shurtleff claims that Warren Jeff had been bleeding the trust dry, and the judge appoints a special fiduciary to control the $110 million financial empire.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. December of 2005, a woman known as MJ files a lawsuit in Cedar City against Warren Jeffs, accusing her of forcing her into a polygamous marriage with an older man.
All right. Well,
April 2006, Warren's charged in St. George with rape as an accomplice, which is a first-degree felony, and he's accused of forcing a teenage girl into a polygamous marriage and an older man. A $500,000 warrant was issued for an arrest warrant was issued with $500,000 reward for Warren Jeffs' arrest.
All right. Cool. Now we're getting somewhere.
May of 2006,
Kinda.
the U.S. Attorney for Utah files a federal charge of unlawful flight to avoid prosecution against Warren Jeffs. So it's just like, okay, more states are following suit, and good on you.
Yeah. Making it harder for him to hide.
Yeah. In May 2006, Warren Jeffs is named among the FBI's 10 most wanted list, putting him in the company of terrorists, mobsters, and drug cartel leaders. He was actually on the list with Osama bin Laden.
Oh. Well. And why hasn't SEAL Team 6 gone after him yet?
No shit. But investigations into Jeffs and the FLDS church start to heat up, and Utah's Attorney General confirms to the Deseret Morning News that he had been quietly conducting an organized crime investigation into Jeffs and the FLDS.
Okay.
May of 2006, the court-appointed special fiduciary files a lawsuit against Warren Jeffs, accusing him and top leaders of the FLDS of fleecing the UEP trust by misappropriating money, property, livestock, and businesses belonging to the people.
Oh.
So shit's just piling up little by little.
Yeah, they're just stacking shit on him. So like when they get him, he is fucked.
Yeah. So, but I mean, it just spoiler. It's gonna look like it was all like he was gonna get away with it, but the frickin' hammer comes down at the end, and that's all I'm gonna say because I want you to listen to the rest of the episode.
Hammer time.
Dun, 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 dun,
Dun, dun, dun. Anyway.
April 28, 2006, Warren Jeffs is captured in a traffic stop outside of Las Vegas, and he's in the company of his brother Isaac and Naomi, and he was taken to jail in Nevada, and then he was extradited to Utah.
All right.
While waiting for the trial, he went nuts, and if you thought that once this chucklehead was behind bars, the cult would break up, or that people would just go on with their own lives, you'd be wrong.
Yeah, apparently.
Although he was in solitary confinement for 23 hours a day, he was still on the phone constantly and running things. Why'd they give him a phone?
Did they know he had a phone?
Yeah, he might have shoved it up his ass.
Yeah, he probably either he smuggled it up his ass or somebody else that came to visit him one time smuggled it up their ass.
Ron Dominique.
There you go. Yeah. That's what happened. Sure, why not? We're fucking idiots. Jesus Christ.
And they love us for it.
And they do. Yes. You all love us because we're fucking idiots. Anyway.
And we love all of you.
Who are not idiots.
We are idiots.
Great. You all are great. We're the idiots. You all are fucking amazing.
We're the idiots.
Yeah,
yes.
You all are fucking amazing.
So,
And Bill lost his place.
I did. The constant solitary confinement began to screw with his head as if it wasn't screwed up enough already.
Yeah, right.
He later spent the majority of his time on his knees in prayer. God.
Is that what they're calling it?
What, did they let Ron Dominique in?
Anybody.
Big Bubba. I'm having way too much fun with this.
I know, right? This isn't supposed to be this much fun. This was supposed to be a fucking hard one. And now it's like, we're just having too much fun with it. Anyway, moving on.
That's why they listen to us.
Yeah, apparently. Love you guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying to stop doing the devil horns. I meant to do this. Love you guys.
I gotta rock the horns, man. We're metalheads.
I know, man. but I'm trying to stop that because I know too many people that aren't metalheads and get offended by that.
It's a
I know
emoticon on your freaking phone.
I know.
We send it back and forth to each other about 10 times a day.
But that's just me and you. That's not everybody. Dude, I have different emotes for everybody. Because, I don't know, I'm an idiot.
Well, I have different ones too, but still, it's there. You know, it's not like
dude, but you know, whatever. It is what it is. I've been trying to stop doing it to like the general public. Like people that I know are metalheads, sure, they'll still get the horns, but like the general public, dude, I've been doing the hang loose thing lately. Just like hang loose. It's all good.
That's hard to do.
It is. It's like weird because you want to do this. Because you want to do this. And it's like weird getting his finger to go down and you stick your thumb out. And I'm like, yeah, I know.
Hell,
it's fucking...
The live long and prosper, that's easier than the hang loose thing.
And then the man from Atlantis fucking salute.
Yeah.
And if you can switch back and forth without any kind of issues.
Which
like
apparently
that,
I cannot.
You're a total nerd if you can do that.
Well, I'm not a nerd. I'm a dork. Get it right.
All right. I'm a nerd, dude. I tell everybody I'm a fucking nerd.
Actually, I am a nerd, but apparently I'm a dork too, according to my the co-host of my upcoming podcast.
She calls you a dork a lot because
yes.
you are kind of dorky. Just saying. I mean, dude, just saying. It is what it is. Anyway, moving on.
Okay.
Let's stop being idiots and get through this. Come on, we can do it.
We're actually almost done, believe it or not. Where are we at?
Oh, thank God.
Almost an hour. Damn.
Thank God we're almost done. Fuck.
This is going a lot faster than part one did.
Sweet.
So, okay. Spent the majority of his time on his knees in prayer. He would prophesy, saying that he saw horrible things happening to his family, and he would go on hunger strikes. I want to force feed Warren Jeffs.
I want to force feed Warren Jeffs. Yeah, I was totally.
I want to force feed Warren Jeffs.
Yeah.
But
fucking nuclear ass chicken wings right up your butt, bro.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh man.
Yeah.
But,
no, dude, I'm not gonna fucking inject fucking liquid fluid through a nose tube. You're getting fucking nuclear chicken wings right up your ass.
Right up the bunghole.
Anyway.
But he had only been in for 4 months at this point. He also envisioned many of his followers being murdered. He was clearly trying to cash in on the Waco mindset. But this puke made David Koresh look like a nice guy.
David Koresh was a nice guy.
Oh, he liked the little girls too.
Dude, that was sarcasm, man. I'm sorry.
I know.
Sorry if it didn't come across that way, but that was sarcasm.
Well, no, it's just okay. It's just like
David Koresh was not a nice guy.
No, but
he stole motherfuckers' guitars, dude. He's not a nice guy.
That story's fucked up.
But that's a story for a different day.
Well, we already told that story. I think it was on the RG Stare episode.
We did, didn't we? Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
But yeah, so but he also, we're gonna have to cover Waco at some point. I mean, I watched that documentary that Netflix just put out on it and everything, and mixed feelings really, because at first it started, seeming like they were just making the law enforcement out to be like just all guns blazing, let's kill them all, blah 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 blah. And there's an element of that, but they were also at first they were kind of making, they weren't mentioning what David Koresh had done, and I was starting to get like literally infuriated. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? But then later on in the miniseries, they did. So
okay, that's a story for another time.
Right.
We have to finish the story we're on right now.
I just watched that last week, so I mean,
I know it's fresh in your brain, and
yeah. So,
however,
but he also said that he was getting visions of his wife getting sick and dying, and being buried as a result of her time in jail. Did he watch Star Wars Episode 3 during his time as a fugitive?
God damn it, dude! Get out of my fucking head.
And like
you underestimate my power.
Like Padme, Naomi was fine. She had never actually gotten sick. And yes, I know Padme did die from, but that was due to the complete and total mindfuck that a cult leader was putting on her. Hello.
Well, if Anakin hadn't been such a fucking arrogant dumb shit, and Obi-Wan fucking took the rest of his fucking limbs and burned him up and let him burn up, dude, then fucking Palpatine wouldn't have had to kill Padme to fucking keep Anakin alive.
He would have just.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
He would have just said, "It's just a flesh wound."
But Anakin was just, dude, that's how Obi-Wan beat him, dude. Obi-Wan knew his fucking ego, and he fucking led him into a situation where he knew his ego would fucking be his downfall. And Obi-Wan also used an illegal fucking move to the Jedi to fucking cut off all his arms and legs.
Just a scratch.
But, whatever. It is what it is.
Your arms are off. Your arm's off.
No, they're not. No, it's not. Come back and I'll bite you in the kneecaps.
I'll bite your legs off.
All right, now we're getting stupid again.
Hashtag, but I digress. But we're almost done.
Thank God. Let's be done with this.
He also wrote that this attempt to take down the FLDS would result in God's wrath being carried out all over the world, and the rapture would happen very soon. This puke is flying off the rails, and he talked of the FLDS having to endure torture at the hands of law enforcement. He's trying to encourage the FLDS to take up arms against everyone who wasn't part of his pathetic cult.
Yeah, all right.
He's just like, so he's just trying to rattle them up and everything. This is just my opinion. He's literally trying to get people killed.
Yeah. Because he doesn't give a fuck.
No. So he even fasted for 3 days, and on the third day he declared that he was never the prophet, and that he was deceived by power. He said that he had stolen the roll from another church. Just hold up. He said that he had stolen the roll from another church member who his father wanted to be the prophet, and he apologized to his brothers and the followers for the lie. What do you think happens next? Take a guess. It's the first time I said that during this episode.
I know, right? Dude, I don't even know how to take a guess at this point. Oh, what happens next? I don't know if I can tell me, dude. Just let it rip.
Okay. He later said that the Lord was just testing the followers and that he really was the prophet.
Okay. Fuck.
Back and forth.
Yeah. Yeah, he has lost his fucking mind at this point.
He's a madman.
Yeah, he's a madman.
So Warren attempted suicide in January 2007. He tried to hang himself and he was put on suicide watch. Then he tried bashing his head into the walls, and he was put under 24/7 surveillance.
And why didn't they just let him?
No shit.
Like, seriously, dude, you want to beat your head against the wall? Do you need help? We'll get some fucking guards in here and help you. Help you bash your head into the fucking wall. Just fucking die, you piece of shit.
Yep.
Fuck me,
so once again, his antics were a test for his followers, and his followers were still all on board the crazy train.
Aye.
And Warren, once again in the driver's seat, he was directing traffic from inside of his cell, and he was going stir crazy. So his demands got really wacky, as if they weren't wacky enough already.
Yeah, right. Jesus. Okay. How does it get crazier than this?
Well, I'll tell you.
Oh,
Glad you asked.
Right,
he ordered his wives to spy on each other and report back to him. Apparently, he read the Girl Trouble book about Gloria Trevi.
All right.
But he was petrified that his wives would leave him, and he would warn that any of his wives who cheated would be labeled as apostate along with their children. It was stupid. He had them so brainwashed that they weren't going anywhere.
Yeah.
It's just like like 80 people married to this one guy who none of us had seen in like a year. So I know it's a sin, but this kitty wants petted.
All right. Oh, fuck you, man. Oh, jeez. I'm done. I'm done. It better be over. I'm done. Can't do this anymore. Can't do this anymore, man. Fuck.
They just keep coming to me, man. They just keep coming to me.
I know. Oh, God. So. Anyway, go on. Carry on.
But I'm not even making fun of the women. I mean, they have needs, right?
Oh, yeah. They do. I know.
So, I mean, and they haven't seen Warren.
It is.
Oh, God. Warren Jeffs.
Yeah, Warren Jeffs.
July of 2007, Arizona added sex additional. What the fuck?
Arizona aided sex additionals. Okay. Dude, I thought Arizona was a never mind. Not even gonna go there. Fuck me in a goat ass. Gotcha. I so got you. Fucking love my life, dude.
It's making my fucking back hurt, dude.
Yeah, that whole bit's staying in there. I'm telling you that right now. That whole bit's staying in. At least in the video. Because I was thinking about that, dude. We have to make the videos like slightly different than the shit that they hear on, just the audio stuff.
My eyes
so they have a reason to watch it, dude. When they find out like the shit that I'm going to leave in the videos, they'll be like, dude, what the fuck? You hear that shit? Dude, you got to go watch them on YouTube. They're 10 times better. And then everybody's going like, dude, you should leave all that shit in a fucking audio thing. Like, dude, it's nowhere near as funny unless you're seeing it happen.
No shit.
Because like seriously, dude. Like, dude, I just fucking derailed him. 100% fucking derailed him. But if you didn't see it, it would not be nearly as fucking funny.
No, it'd be funny just audio only, but not nearly as funny.
It would be, but no, dude, you have to see it, dude. I mean, that's the kind of shit I'm talking about, dude. Anyway, moving on. Let's finish this bitch.
30 pages to go.
30 pages to go. Go fuck yourself. It better be 3.
7. Or actually 6.
7.
Actually,
That's still way too many.
It might even be 5 because there's probably a blank page at the end of it that is.
All right, well, let's get going then. Dude.
All right, so
I'm getting tired, bro. Even though I'm having fun, and it seems like I'm wide awake, dude, I am ready to go fucking to sleep right now.
July of 2007, Arizona added 8 additional child sex charges against him. And Warren had been fasting and not sleeping. He was hospitalized for this. I gotta wonder. He's fasting. Why is it this? Is it because he was a religious cult leader that it wasn't handled the same way it was with William Cruz? We gotta force feed him. You know?
Nah, I don't know. Maybe.
It just. And you know what? I wasn't thinking that when I wrote these notes, but after, like the episode where we revisited William Cruz, I was just thinking. I read the notes. I was just like, wait a minute. So if a religious leader does it and claims that he's fasting, then no worries, because separation of church and state.
Yeah, well, you can't fuck with religious people, dude.
But if a deranged spree killer does the same thing, it's a hunger strike, and therefore we have to protect him from violating his own rights.
His own rights, yeah. Whatever that bullshit was.
That was a great episode.
Dude, that was so much fun. Anyway. And I'm sure y'all have heard it by now. At least I hope you have.
It's being well received.
Awesome.
But... So, he was hospitalized for this before. Oh, there you go. It's right there. He was hospitalized for it. They didn't want him to starve to death. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Forget what I just said.
Forget the last 5 minutes of the conversation here.
So,
Bill didn't read ahead far enough.
Yeah, and I wrote these notes like 2
and
weeks
he
ago.
wrote these. He wrote it himself, so he knew what was
2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but you still knew it was going to happen. You wrote it.
We have to be careful. We have to be careful on this podcast when you say that I wrote notes. And that's all I'm going to say.
All right.
If you know, you know.
Yes, if you know, you know. Anyway.
But
Phil typed these notes. Let's put it that way.
I typed these notes. I put them together. I researched and put this together. Oh, God. Okay. Still, the trial proceeded, and several people spoke against him. Good. People who he had molested or forced to marry an old creep. He was found. This is in Arizona. He was found guilty of 2 counts of rape by accomplice, and he was sentenced to 10 years to life in Utah.
Yeah. All right.
One girl who testified said that at age 16 she was forced to marry a 50-year-old man. Upon Warren's conviction, Texas ordered the raid on the El Dorado compound. In April of 2008, the place was raided and 416 minors were removed, and they were sent into state custody and foster homes. 130 women also voluntarily left the compound with the police. But some people stayed, grieving the loss of their children, still completely brainwashed by Warren. And the media pounced on this, focusing on the narrative that nothing bad was going on and they were just being persecuted.
Oh, God.
All they wanted was their children back.
Oh, geez. All right. No, that's not all right. That's fucked up. But anyway.
But the media, this was a ruse too, man. The media was literally playing right into their hands, and
of course.
And they were happily playing along. It's ratings. It's fire.
Yeah, right. Oh yeah, of course they were, dude. Anyway.
The 16-year-old girl who had turned. Start that over again.
By all means.
The 16-year-old girl who had testified about being forced to marry a 50-year-old man turned out to be a 33-year-old woman from Colorado making a fake report.
Oh, God, okay.
Kiram?
Yeah, that's fucked up, but all right. Yeah, here we go.
That just screams the Kiram case to me.
It does. Completely.
Great episode. Go listen to it.
Yes.
If you haven't already. But
you probably have, but go listen to it again.
That's like that's in like our. I think that's in our top 10 most listened to. The Kiram.
Yeah,
it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. Anyway,
how long we had that episode sitting on the shelves? Like our style had completely changed.
I know, right?
and then we released it, and people dug it. So hey, cool.
Yeah, that was the last of the old of us before we found our groove.
Yeah. Well, we had found it. It just changed. But it seems like it's changing again.
I know, right? It's like, dude, we just keep finding new grooves to get into, apparently. Anyway, moving on. Let's go. Let's finish this.
So, Texas.
I am Texas.
I'm Texas. I am Texas. I am Texas. I am Texas. I'm Texas.
Jesus Christ, we're fucking idiots. Holy fuck, we are fucking idiots. I hope you all appreciate the fact that we totally just degrade ourselves for your pleasure.
Dude, my face is fucking beet red. Look at that.
I know. I can't tell, dude, seriously, but yeah. Then we just totally make ourselves complete idiots for your amusement. I hope you all enjoy it, please. I mean, keep enjoying it. I know you enjoy it, but keep enjoying it.
We enjoy doing it. So
oh yeah, we have no issue.
Don't feel bad.
Yeah, we have no problem with making ourselves look like fucking idiots.
So
that's just us. We've been that way for fucking 30 plus years.
Yeah. So Texas's case was crumbling because of this, the 16-year-old who happened to be a 33-year-old woman, like the Kiram case.
Yeah.
But
orphan.
Yeah. But the Texas Child Protective Services had stepped in, thankfully, and they had dug up a photo of Warren deep kissing a 12-year-old girl, a 12-year-old bride, but that wasn't enough.
Dude, it could have been photoshopped.
Yeah, could have been. But
just
Texas dropped their charges and the children were returned to their families.
Oh, okay. I don't know if that's good or not.
So thanks CBS, thanks CNN, thanks ABC, thanks Fox, thanks MSNBC, thanks Oprah. Why all of these networks and everything, we're like pouncing on how the FLDS was, just their rights were being violated. The children.
Yeah.
Dude, if you care about the children, get them the fuck out of there. You
know what I mean. Anyway.
The media doesn't give a the media didn't give a shit about the kids back then. They just wanted the fucking ratings, and it's the same. Nothing has changed today. It's the same fucking thing. But why didn't the 130 women who bounced say anything? It's just like
brainwashed.
No, you exactly. No, you freaking idiots. This is what's going on. No, they're brainwashed, or maybe they were scared. Who knows? But
probably scared, but still brainwashed. I would
brainwashed.
I mean, scared for sure.
Scared enough to get the fuck out of Dodge, but we're also equally scared of Warren.
Yes. Because of the brainwashing. But anyway, that's not
right. Exactly.
Anybody could figure that out, so it's all good. Anyway, moving on.
Texas Child Protective Services, they had another card to play.
Oh, they got Ace up the sleeve?
An audio tape up the sleeve.
Okay, same thing.
During the raid, they found like all sorts of documentation, like I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
And there was like lots of audio tape. They found this one where Warren audio taped himself like preaching to a 12-year-old bride of his and several other girls, instructing them to get naked and instructing them to do things to each other. And he taped himself assaulting his 12-year-old bride, and he's praying the entire time and moaning. I heard this audio, and well, it's on one of the documentaries, but it's just
Jesus, that's fucking that's fucking sick, dude.
Yeah, he's praying. It's fucking disgusting. Yeah, and there's other audio of him instructing a group of young girls of how to be excited sexually, and you can clearly tell him, hear him tell these girls to undress and touch each other. So Texas quickly reopened the case, and there's also pictures and documents of all of the marriages that were conducted. What I was saying, why would you even document this shit?
Yeah.
But like you were saying, because you don't think he didn't think he was going to get caught.
Yep. He thought he was untouchable. But apparently, he's touchable. And not in that way.
Nah, I hope he's Ron Dominique's bitch.
He's somebody's bitch.
Pretty fucked up.
No doubt about that. He's somebody's bitch.
It's pretty fucked up that we're talking about a serial killer and wanting a serial killer to be the instrument of torture on this
right
piece of shit. It's just, Ron Dominique never fucked with kids. Well, there was that one time. But the kid got away. So.
Yeah.
That one time in the bayou.
That one time in the bayou. This are we almost done? Please, let's finish this shit. For fuck's sake, dude.
So, this led to formal charges against Warren and several other creepy old elite FLDS fucks. And in 2008, Warren went to trial in Arizona. And he had been there for 2 years, so a judge dismissed it, time served, and no victims would testify against him in Arizona.
Oh.
So you see how it's back and forth here.
Yeah.
It's just like these states are just basically playing leapfrog with him, and it's just like, okay, who wants to do something? But hold on. We are getting there.
I hope so.
In July of 2010, it's going to get worse before it gets better. In July of 2010, in Utah, his lawyer filed to get an appeal trying to get his 10 to life sentence overturned because errors had been made on the judge's part. Warren couldn't have been charged as an accomplice to rape unless he intended for the husband to have sex with his child bride. A weak excuse, sure, considering the seed bearers, remember them?
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
the husband didn't do it.
Dude.
The seed bearers did it. It was a weak excuse, and
very weak. That's thin, dude. It's thin.
The appeal was denied. So Warren wrote a letter to President Barack Obama petitioning for his release and saying that if he wasn't released, terrible things would happen to the U.S.
Oh, because that always works. Yeah, But no, seriously, dude. Because that's going to work. Threaten the fucking leader of the fucking free world to let you go.
Happen.
Yeah, dude.
Because me,
I'm this little peon, and if you don't release me, terrible things are going to befall the United States. Yeah. Because I am.
Fuck off.
Yeah. Go fuck yourself, you fucking piece of shit.
Yeah. So
anyway,
but he also invited Obama and the rest of the U.S. to save their souls and repent to be forgiven by the FLDS.
Yeah, because they're a thing.
What do you think Obama did?
I'm gonna say absolutely fucking nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Because he just went like, who the fuck is this guy? You know, he probably had the FBI go, check him out. Dude, this guy can't do shit. All right, fuck you, dude. Piss off, you little fuck.
So finally,
the United States does not bow down to terrorists.
No. Or pedophile. Can you believe the audacity of this guy, though? It's just like...
I know, right? This guy's a piece of shit.
I mean, I wrote a letter to the president when I was a kid, and I got back a press release. Yay!
Yay! But you probably didn't threaten him, though.
No, I didn't threaten him. What's it like to be president?
Yeah, like little kid shit. Yeah, I know, I got you.
Little dipshit. Wish I still had that stuff because it would probably be, might be worth something these days. Because it was President Reagan.
Yeah, good old Ronnie Reagan.
It might be worth something now. I wish I still had it, but
yeah, probably not. But anyway,
yeah. Finally, Texas took their real shot at this guy. And they heard the audio tape, and they also had DNA proving that he had fathered a child with a 15-year-old child bride.
Oh.
One thing that you got to realize if you're knocking people up, guess what? Your DNA is going to be connected to the baby.
Yeah, you think? I mean, yeah.
So, Warren was pissed that his attorney wasn't doing more, but boo-hoo.
Boo-hoo.
And in the closing arguments, he said,
I am at peace.
3 hours and 45 minutes later, the jury returned with a guilty verdict, and he was sentenced to life in prison and will be eligible for parole in 2038, and he will be 82 years old when he is eligible for parole.
All right.
I doubt he makes it to 2038.
I fucking hope not.
He started going on hunger
If he does, he's going to have to wear a diaper. Because you know they're having fun with him.
He's probably pen pals now with Ron Dominique. What do I do about a broken asshole?
Don't eat black pepper.
Damn it, I was trying to get you and you got me, fucker.
Yeah, I knew where you were going with that. I'd planned ahead.
So,
oh, God.
He started going on hunger strikes again, and he was ordered to be force-fed by a feeding tube if necessary. And in a stroke of irony, 2 weeks in a row, we mentioned force-feeding by a tube.
Yes.
But he is now in a cell 23 hours a day on video. He gets showered 3 times a week. But Warren wasn't done.
Three hot meals a day and all the sex you don't want.
Yeah. Oh, God. He had named his brother Lyle as his successor and introduced a new brand of cult into his already existing cult.
No. No idea. Dude, my brain's mush. I don't know.
Multi-level marketing.
Oh, God, really? They went pyramid scheme? Come on.
A new system for deciding who gets into heaven by social climbing. Whoever contributes the most gets to heaven first.
Of course they do.
Now, this was Lyle's idea. This wasn't Warren's idea.
Well, yeah, no, dude, Warren's too smart for that shit. He wouldn't. Dude, nobody's going to buy into that crap. Oh, wait.
Right. So, yeah.
Oh, no. Never mind. I better not say that name because I might end up dead.
Who? Just cut that part out.
Scientology.
Oh, yeah. Warren thought better of this and told his brother Lyle,
No, that's not the best idea.
Yeah, you think?
Because I'm the king of stupid ideas, and even I think that's stupid.
Even I think that's stupid. Fuck it.
I mean, we're not Hollywood.
Oh, yep, there you go. There you go. You did it without actually saying it. You did it. I love you for it, brother. I love you.
So, instead, Warren came up with a loyalty quiz. Lyle would ask the cultists questions to prove their devotion to the FLDS. So Warren took the answers and decided which members should be brought into the inner circle and which members should have to go out and get regular jobs and surrender what they made to the FLDS. But of course, the elites would get the best stuff and the best food, and while the lower branches might get bread and Flavor Aid. So why the hell would somebody stay in something like this? You know,
because it's all they know, dude. They've been brainwashed for so long. It's all they fucking know. They don't feel like they can get away from it, get out there and do their own fucking thing. You know, they've been fucking brainwashed by these fucking maniacs for so long.
Honest to God, man. I mean, I don't know what I don't know who I would be if I hadn't had my dad in my corner the entire time during that. Just basically because he was my anchor.
Yeah.
Just basically keeping me fucking
totally.
sane or whatever. But that doesn't mean that. You know, it doesn't mean that my experience is any different from anybody else's. It's
no. Anyway, let's finish this.
Yeah, okay. The FLDS is still active in Short Creek and El Dorado, and among other places. And they'll bully a random person who happen to wander onto the. Oh, what's this? Get the fuck out of here! Kind of like what would happen if you try to go into the freaking Salt Lake City Temple. If you're not a member of the Mormons, you ain't getting into that place.
Well, cool. There's another place I would never have to go to.
Yeah, right. It's so freaking huge. You can. It's like you're coming off of a mountain and you can just see it. It's so lit up. You just know that's it. That is the fucking Mormon temple. It's right there. Even though you're like 20 miles away on a mountain, you can see it.
Well, you know,
crazy place.
Go big or go home. You know,
right? But
that's all I don't have anything else to say to that. But you know, that's not the point.
Marriage is still completely outlawed, and the cultists still believe that Warren will be returned to them. Yeah.
What the fuck?
In a casket or an urn.
Yeah, he's never coming back. He done. He screwed the pooch, and
he done.
Yeah, he done.
But families are still broken, and the ones who left are still, the ones who actually left are ignored by the family members who are still there. And to be honest with you, I want to know, I want to hear about the fate of some of the lost boys, about how, what became of them.
Yeah.
It's just like, I really hope that they excelled. Like, I hope they're kicking ass and taking names in life. I really do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Because that's the ultimate fucking middle finger to him is.
Yep. Fuck you, Warren.
Look, dude, I left. I am fucking prospering now while you were fucking getting ass raped in fucking prison.
Yeah.
So, dude. I hope everyone that left that fucking asshole's fucking whatever mindfuck cult, dude. I hope they're all doing fucking amazing. I hope they're just, I hope they did it, and I hope they tried hard enough to do it just to let him know that, fuck you, dude. I'm better than you.
But you know what they would, you know what, you know what Warren Jeffs, it's like if one of them, we're done, by the way.
Oh, sweet.
But you know how, it's like, I sent our 2 podcast episodes on Faith Assembly to, one of the pastors, and he fucker never got back to me, of course, because he's a coward.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you didn't really expect him to, though, did you?
No, I didn't. I was kind of hoping, but he didn't. He's not going to
because he ain't got no balls. None of them have any balls, dude.
No.
Anyway.
So I can only imagine that if one of these, these Lost Boys or anybody else that got out of there and is actually doing very well for themselves, if they just said, you know what, I got a wild hair up my ass, I'm going to go and have a face-to-face with old Warren. Warren would probably say something along the lines of,
Your success is only here on earth. You have condemned your soul to hell.
Yeah. You're going to hell, sinner.
Yeah, that's totally what he would say. Like, no, I'm a member of such and such church.
That's not the true church, and you know it.
Jesus. Yeah, well, whatever.
I mean,
whatever, dude. Warren Jeffs is going to die in fucking prison, getting dick up his ass. So that's the only thing that matters at the end of this story.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know what they do to fucking pedophiles in prison.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why he's in solitary, dude. So, but they're still getting in there, and he's still getting fucking just hammered every night. Because you know what, dude? The worst thing you can be in prison is a fucking pedophile.
It's like, hey, I used to, it's like I just went in there and swept out his thing, and I can't remember if I locked the door or not.
Yeah. I mean, dude, look what happened to Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah, no shit.
Or
Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, pedophiles aren't.
Yeah, Epstein did not kill himself. I am saying that. Yes. Leave that in.
Oh yeah. Well, we all know what happened because you don't commit suicide with 2 shots to the back of your head.
Well, he didn't have 2 shots to the back of his head.
No, but other people did. That
people did.
Pissed off the people we're talking about. We'll just say that.
Dude, the Brohio podcast they did a freaking episode on the body count of said people that you're talking about. It's a good episode. I suggest you listen to it.
Oh, all right then. Well, I know the body count because.
Well, yeah, but still, listen to the episode. There's a surprise at the end.
All right.
We love you, Brohios.
We love you, Brohios. I'll track it down. I'll listen to it. Why not? Why the hell not?
Yeah, it's a couple years old, that episode, but. Yeah,
and they're still alive. That's fucking amazing.
Yeah. But yeah. I mean, we researched this shit so that y'all don't have to. You're fucking welcome. But
no, don't say we. Bill researches this shit so you don't have to. I'm along for the ride just like the rest
of you. Oh man. So I think let's lay off cults for a while because this one is rough.
Yeah, we got to find some lighthearted, fucking just like stupid shit to do.
Yeah, we do, and I don't know, and it's just like the books that I have right now. I don't. They're future stuff, so I've got to come up with something fucking fresh to do. Even though I've got like 7 books.
Bill is building himself a fucking true crime library.
Oh, I know. I am. I totally am. There's like 30 books in it right now.
Dude, yeah, dude. You need to fucking make that bookshelf so that everybody can see it in the camera. So they can see your library.
Oh, it's over there.
And I know, but you need to fucking like move it to where it's in view.
Yeah, or at least reposition my camera. But then where am I going to put the banner? First world problems.
Never mind. Yeah, first world problems. I can't put the bookshelf in because where the fuck am I going to hang the banner?
Yeah.
Like, that's our biggest fucking issue right now.
Well, it is now. It wasn't
It's
2 hours
still
ago.
Not. It's still not, dude.
Yeah.
It is. That is such a non-issue. It's not even funny. I was just messing with you. Anyway.
Oh, God. But you know what? We got through this and we're like cracking up the entire time.
I know, dude. I did not expect this to go this way because of all the fucking issues we had.
Well, plus you knew that the really sick shit was upcoming.
I know, dude. And whatever. It is what it is. We got through it.
But we fucking got through it.
We rose above.
Yeah.
We rose above and we did it.
Yeah.
Because that's what we do.
Yep. So,
dude, and in all honesty, dude, to everybody listening, dude, I was so ready to just fucking bail out and not do this right now.
Aren't you glad you didn't?
Yes and no. But no, dude, I was ready to just call it quits. I was just like, dude, I'm done. Dude, everything on my side was going wrong. I have no idea what happened.
Well, my glasses broke. But
yeah, Bill broke his glasses. Like when we started doing this, dude, Bill was getting like weird echo, dude, and I had no idea what the fuck was going on, dude. So I was like, hold on, hang up, I'll call you back.
Then my glasses broke.
Yeah, dude, I like fucking reset all my shit, dude, and I'm like, all right, starting over. And I called him back, dude, or he called me up. I'm like, dude, I'm done. I'm just fucking done. I'm over it. It ain't happening tonight. And then we got it to work, and then everything worked, and we did it. So here we are.
And what a great episode!
Mm-hmm.
I mean, seriously, it didn't go the way I thought it was going to either.
Yeah,
but
no, it ended up being good though. So, hey.
But I mean, I couldn't even see my freaking notes and everything, and even though
when you broke your glasses,
yeah, I was like, I can't see, damn it. So it's just like. And it's a good thing too because I've only been wearing glasses since like 2018, 2019, something like that. But I've gotten used to the way I look with the glasses.
Right.
This is what you would have seen if, and I'm just for those of you listening on Spotify, I'm taking my glasses off. This is what you would have seen. Should I put them back on, Todd?
Oh, definitely. For fuck's sake, put them back on, bro. For the record, for those of you that are just listening, that was the most horrifying thing I've ever experienced. Seeing Bill without his glasses on was just terrible.
Oh, so you thought I looked terrible for the past, 28 years or so before I started wearing glasses?
Cracker, we ain't been hanging. We've only been hanging out since you've been wearing glasses. So shut the fuck up. Oh, dude, seriously, I mean, we've known each other for 30 years, and we hung out at the beginning of the 30 years, and neither one of us had glasses then. Everything was fine.
Right.
Blah blah blah. Now we're fucking old. And we both wear glasses. But I've only seen you with glasses on recently. I don't remember the old days like you do. That's too many beers since then to remember that shit. Just saying. Anyway.
But no, I don't know what episode is coming next because I don't have anything on tap. So I will get on that. I'll come up with something. And if you have a suggestion, BillZillaProd@gmail.com or drop it at Twitter.
Hit us up on Twitter.
CKC_beer or even on Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook works too.
Yeah. So if you have
or
if
Instagram,
you have a suggestion
we're on Instagram. Even though
we're on it, but we don't really do anything with that.
No, nobody really pays attention to us on Instagram. So yeah, we don't do a whole lot. Anyway, that might change though.
Still, it might, but seriously, if you have a suggestion for us, drop it. I mean, we'll freaking email it, tweet it, Facebook it, whatever.
Hit us up. If you have,
We'll
if you
do
have
it,
an idea,
and-
we'll do it.
Yeah, I mean, so far the only request that we've had was from my ex-wife. She requested Pee Wee Gaskins, and we did it, and the bitch still hasn't even listened to the damn episode.
Oh, my God. Really?
Yeah, really.
Oh, Jesus. We did that for her.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, granted, that was fun as fuck. So, I mean,
Yeah,
I enjoyed the shit out of it. But we did it for her, and she ain't even listened to it yet. Fuck me, dude.
No, she hasn't listened to it. But it's
Whatever.
one of our best
It
episodes.
is what it is.
So it's one of our best episodes. So you know what? Her loss.
Yeah. Whatever. It is what it is.
So anyway, yeah, follow us on our socials, rate and review, please. I mean,
If for whatever reason you're seeing this on YouTube, again, click like if you liked it. Click subscribe if you feel so inclined, and hit the little dingy donger thingy, and so you get notified of when we post another video.
Dingy donger
Dingy donger thingy. Yeah, dude.
Dingy donger thingy.
I had to make up a name for it. Everybody's got names for their fucking subscribe for the notification bell, dude. I had to make up something.
I like it.
I do too. It's one of the best ones. It's one of the better ones, dude.
Yeah,
I mean, dude, there's this girl that I watch, Shay Lisi, who is like the niece of another guy that I watch on YouTube, but she calls it the Ding Dong Diddle, and I'm like, dude, that's the best fucking name for it. And I'm like, okay, so I need to think of something along that lines without like totally ripping her off. So the dingy dongy dingy thingy, or whatever I just said.
The dingy dongy dingy thingy.
Yeah, the dingy dongy dingy thingy. That works.
I like it.
I like it.
So, if you like us, tell a friend. If you hate us, tell an enemy. And until next week, later.
Cheers, everybody.